don't think it comes online quick enough to really have an impact, but first gear. It's a fantastic time here, 14 and 5, and really putting Warwick in the dumpster. And you've got to look at it. Okay, noob. First blood comes through. Is he going to go down himself here? Moose is going to try for the chase. Slider Fist comes out here. Moose, he might know. He's no ticks on him now. So that they made just for Falcons in ASL, so Falcons could qualify every time. Mid lane, there's going to be the chase down here as well onto Sumail. 3 heroes here from the side of Z10. Going to be able to get on top of Sumail. Mina, that was it. Yeah, the Mina region. So for Dota or something like that, they don't need to put that money anymore. It will kind of normalize. GH going to be impaled out now as well. The stomp comes through. You even have the Jakiro down here as well. GH, he's not going to be able to keep himself alive too long, but a lot of damage coming through here. Rinsey Q, can he get it with the side blades? Looks like not going to be able to get a kill onto Moose here. And got to be careful. There is 3 heroes about now. And Rages, Desire, going to try and take the Lotus, which he does. Totally not paid access crowd. So, funny thing. Oh, Rinsey Q, no, he's going to be slowed down too much by the dual breath. Sumail gets a kill onto Warwick in the mid lane. For a lot of events, so I was watching the Street Fighter EWC. GH. He's going to be caught out again, but Omar is here. It's going to be the catchy lick coming out. Impale's going to be off the mark here as well. Desire has to move himself away. And they needed to, like, the player needed to win that to give the Liquid the Club World Cup. It wasn't even a Falcons player, but all the quote-unquote Falcons fans turned up to cheer against the Liquid, not even to cheer for the player that would play the game that you're used to playing, like the LAN cafes that don't have LAN cafes anymore. Catchy Lick comes in. There is going to be the Spike Carapace coming out here from Desire. They're going to be chased down. Frost Arrows. Is it going to be enough damage to chase down Desire? Well, the Split Arrow comes out as well. So Mail will be able to get that kill. European countries on playing that as well. Warwick going to try and make a rotation into Rinsey Q, but gets spotted out by Omar here. Trap gets popped. Warwick going to get himself away from this one. The Catchy Lick comes out, trying to get the kill onto Omar before he potentially goes down here, but GH can be able to get the chase down with... Nope, never mind. Warwick gets to the high ground, and now GH in trouble. We've got the Tomato chasing him down. We've got Desire. We've got Nefrit. Spike Carapace comes up, but GH not going to be throwing out any damage just yet. Warwick coming in onto this one here as well. How long is GH going to live through this? Wasting 3 players' time there, just as the rest of the team, Z10, Moose should go down. Sumail not going to be able to get the damage. He actually goes down to a neutral creep here. Sumail, though, with the right clicks out. Sumail going to be left underneath the tower now with 3 heroes chasing him down. The TP is going to come in from Omar, as Omar does respawn, but can he get here quick enough? Noob through that twin gate now as well. There is going to be a remnant coming in. The Searing Chain's coming off that remnant now as well. Can they stack it up? Desire will fall. Azreem chasing down Sumail. Sumail, can he get himself away from this one? He's going to try and maybe turn and fight. There's going to be the Catchy Lick coming through. Up to the high ground here, but only into Nefrit's Tomato. Noob, they're going to get the lockdown now onto Dream. Dream, can he get himself away from this one? He's have the borrowed time. He does not, and he will go down. Noob gets the credit for the kill. You know, just for a bit of fun. Here it is. Stampede coming through as well. Sumail, can he get himself away from this one? It's a lot of burn damage coming through here. Desire does get the credit for the kill. Now Noob's going to move it in. He's going to try and go to the backlines here with that Remnant. They do get the kill out onto Desire, but Omar will fall as well to Moose, and now Noob has to back himself away because this Huskar still looking particularly deadly up against an Ember Spirit. Top lane, they're going to be able to make another dive here. Rinsey Q is going to be stomped on now as well by the Centaur. Can they get the kill? Sure they can. Not even going to be able to deny himself out.
My path is paved.
That's the finish on the Desolate. In fact, actually going to be TPing over. Is it going to be in time though? Roshan, not dead just yet. Searing Chains do come through here. The Ice Path, though, it will still connect. You've got the multi-arrow coming through from the high ground now as well. Rinsey Q, there's going to be the Stampede. Warwick, he does get that Aegis on board. Can they get the kill, though, onto the Abaddon? The Abaddon going to try and get himself away from this one. The borrowed time still here. You get the route onto Jakiro now as well. With the Searing Chains coming through, Moose going to be chased down by the Drow Ranger. They do at least take down Moose. So the 2 supports dying out. Desire, though, going to be able to get the chase down onto Rinsey Q. You've got the Huskar making waves now too. Warwick, they're going to be able to get the dive in. Rinsey Q, can he get himself away from this one? Is he going to be able to get the blink away thanks to the refraction charges? But the Impale, it stops the TP. The silence comes out now as well. Templar Assassin will be going down. Oh, Shallow Grave. Okay, going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Maybe able to turn this one now as well. Dream, going to be in the middle of this fight as well. Rinsey Q going to be back to pretty much full health for this one. Warwick dives himself in. Can he break that Aegis though? He looks like he's going to be able to get health back here. Rinsey Q will fall. Desire goes down on the backlines too. Ember Spirit going to be the next on the chopping block. So it worked in the lane, this Drow Ranger, but now you can see that the Huskar, you can see net worth-wise, yeah, he was the off lane. 8.3. Just needs himself another 250 gold, but Warwick's going to be able to get the catch out. Stance comes through. Does he have the survivability? The Aegis does get reclaimed right there and now. He's going to be able to get himself out, but I think the Burning Spears. Desire was waiting for him there as well. Z10. Are they looking for the wrap? Impale comes out. Desire doesn't actually see anyone. Desire's going to be careful now. Was that Gust? Right click comes through the Gust as well. The break, but he has that Yule Scepter. So immediately the silence is going to be dealt with now as well. So the Spike Carapace will come out. Did he get the kill on Desire early on? The Catchy Lick comes out. They do get the kill out onto Desire. And now Dream going to be pulled back. That borrowed time is back up. Do they want to fight this one? They do have a buyback here on the Nyx Assassin. Nyx immediately buys back Ice Path. They get the catch out onto Noob. Maybe runs the Q there as well. Shadowgrave comes through, but Warwick's going to be able to get the dive in. He does have that. No, he actually went for the Satanic and not the AC. Stampede comes through here. The Drow Range is dead. That's a lot of physical damage being taken away here from NIGMA Galaxy. Omar trying to run himself away. Rinzy Q going to be scouted out by Desire now as well. They get the right clicks. Yule Scepter comes up. They're going to be able to set up here on to Templar Assassin. Stomp now as well. They've got the lockdown. They've got the stun. They've got the Aegis. They've got the kill onto Rinzy Q. No way for him to get away from that. And... oh, gems on Noob. But again, Noob doesn't want to be in the middle of the fights. And again, Desire just waits. Remnant is up. Desire just says, thank you very much. I'll get a Vendetta kill. Oh, Ember. It's... he's just not had a game. Ember... do I need to say anything? No Manton to break the silence. No BKB here as well. The BKB is still going to be about 800 gold away, which she just can't get to, because every time... Solution's moving down here, and it's going to be able to get the scout out onto GH. Trying to do... runaway things, but yeah, you see the Huskar just gonna be able to jump right on top of him. Can't even get the Shellgrave. Has the Ags now, so he has that taunt. Oh, fight coming through now as well. What can they do? Dream gonna be able to get the chase down. They get the silence out. They get the kill onto GH. And another D-Ward coming through from Desire now as well. Yule Scepter. Do they have the control to get the kill out onto him? There's going to be the taunt coming through. No, Sleight of Fist here. And Noob, he's still going to be silenced off after that one. It looks like the taunt, it connected after the Sleight of Fist. They get the kill onto Warwick now. Warwick doesn't have the Aegis. Can they turn this one around on the side of NIGMA Galaxy here? Buyback comes through from GH. They did lose the Ember Spirit. The D-Wads out, you'll be able to find the Invis heroes anyway with the next sense. Getting around the map. Desire... does he want to jump himself into the base to help out Dream? I mean, Dream, the Aegis is going to be up here onto the Huskar once again. So the Huskar is going to dive himself into the base. Going to be able to get on top of the Dry Range. The Macro Power comes out. There is going to be Shallow Grave here for the Dry Range of Smail. Can he live through this one? He's going to be able to get all the heals back into the fountain. He goes. With the Butterfly up for Samael now as well, but they are going to lose, it looks like, a lane of racks from this one. Do they want to carry on fighting in? Noob's going to be able to get the Searing Chains off as well. I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong, Shim, but the Abaddon really hasn't done too much this game. It just does get popped, but they take down the Draw Range and no buyback for Samael. Yeah, he's missing the gold for that. So I think we might be seeing the GG coming out. Omar does buy back. Rinzy Q going to try and do what he can, but he still fights up against 5 heroes and a cheese. Because Noob tries to move himself back. Yeah, he does have 32k net worth because he spent the entire game farming. And this is going to be, yeah, the end of the game here as well. Omar on the dieback. The well played comes through. And I'm assuming there's going to be a GG now as well. Or did he just let them finish the game? Yeah, Macropower comes out. GG there for Noob. Yeah, so I would say the main pain points here for NIGMA Galaxy were definitely the Nyx and the Huskar. So much to catch up. Yes, it does have the cleave coming in. Yeah, this isn't going to be as comfortable coming out as Nefrit. They do get the first blood. Was that a level 2? Dragon form. Here is Noob, Dream. How are we looking in terms of last hits for these two? Dream are going to be right at the top here. 23 and only 15 last hits. Noob going to be taking a lot of damage come through as well from Moose. In fact, can they get this kill out onto Noob? Noob's going to go down here. Desire gets another kill onto GH in the bottom lane there too. You try negotiating with the Nintendo. They're such cranky bastards. Noob, another dual breath coming through. Desire's going to be here now as well. Dream gets in with the aphotic shield pop now. And Omar's going to be careful because Desire's going to be able to get in. Avalanche into the toss back. Where is it? It's going to come through. Yeah, the shield pop into another kill. And this lane, Z10, I genuinely thought that NIGMA Galaxy were going to rock this best of 3. Ember has that remnant down. I'm going to go all the way back to base. So she'll be able to get the pop out onto Warwick here after healing up. So yeah, I'm just going to come right back into this one. The Dragon Form is up here though. Searing Chains comes out. They get the Avalanche onto Omar. Omar, does he have that Spirit Carapace? No. He actually went for the Mind Flare. So they do get the kill. And now the Dragon Tail's done onto the M-Spirit. The M-Spirit is always looking for the kill onto Warwick. He goes a little bit too far here. Sumail with that remnant here. And Sumail going to be caught in 3 heroes. He might be able to get the kill onto the Dragon Knight, but it might cost him his life now too. He's taking low. One more right-click Desire. The slow. He's able to get the bottle off. GH gets the kill onto Moose now as well. Desire just needs 1 spell. He just needs any mana. He doesn't have any mana to get a cast on the Avalanche to get the kill onto Sumail. Just... yeah, it's not been... He did pick up the kill there, but... Yo, he needs to be careful about the toss back in lane. Dream's going to be able to get another kill onto Noob. Just looking through. Do they want to twin gate this as well? It was actually the Fiend's Gate coming out from Nefrit there to be able to get the kill onto Noob. And Noob...
has fallen.
Yeah, you see Dream moving in. Firestorm comes through, Dual Breath comes through. Nefrit's going to be down here as well. They're just going to split this between them. It's a big chunk of gold to take away from this Sven. And the big issue is, okay, Moose is going to be caught out here. Searing Chains. Nefrit tries to come in. The Pit of Mars comes through with the Firestorm as well. Sumail, though, he does have that Flame Guard. So Rinty Q going to be moving in. Stormhammer coming out. The toss back onto Rinty Q. Does he get the TP away in time? Is there a Searing Chains? Is there any lockdown here? No. TP away for Nefrit. Nefrit's going to live. They do lose the Jakiro, but overall, don't have a Jakiro that can put pressure on the towers. They don't have the Dragon Knight. You know, they don't have somebody that can do this, just solo a tower here, as it looks like Noob, he ain't going to be getting himself away from that one. Warwick does pick it up with the Dragon's Breath. You know, you don't have a Death Prophet, but Z10 don't quite have the lockdown to focus anyone here on the side of NIGMA Galaxy. Okay, Sunray coming through. Avalanche, though, they're going to stop 2 or 3 heroes in a row here. The Impale. Toss back. Sumail gets a kill out onto Nefrit. That is a big pickup.
That was toasty.
Oh, Fiend's Gate actually is going to be coming top onto Noob here. And Noob could be in trouble. He doesn't even get that tier 1 tower just yet. And you've got Moose right in front of him. And Noob going to be taken down once again. Not really been Noob series. 0-5-0 here for the Bristleback. Dream should go for a Rapier. He's coming with dust either. So yeah, almost just like, do I stay? Do I go? Just gonna mess with it a little bit here. Dragon Form comes out, and the dust reveal comes in from the courier. Warwick gets the reveal now, and Omar, he's gonna be able to get the Impale out. Is it gonna be the Dragon Tail coming in though onto Omar? The Pit of Mars will come through, and Omar, it was clowny. It wasted a little bit of Dragon Knight's time. The scouted him out. Desire does see him. You've got the Dragon Form, Dragon Knight coming in as well. So Dragon Tail into the Breathe Fire. Yeah, with a dual breath coming through as well. 0, 6, and 1 for Noob. Space created. What am I thinking of? They might be able to get the kill out onto GH. GH, no. Does he want to turn around? He's got the Supernova, actually. They do get the kill out onto the Desire here. And the Dragon Knight maybe gone a little bit too far. Moves to back him up. Does he have that Ice Path? He does here. Warwick may be able to run himself away from this. Stormhammer coming through. Who's just dead? Don't do it, my dude. Gonna TP himself into the mid lane. God Strength comes out for it. He is dead. Has been a murder. As Moose dive comes through. Sumail. It's going to be the one that gets credit for the kill here onto... Oh, actually, Moose. Ice Path comes through, but it is going to dive out with a Sleight of Fist right back into the Ice Path. Markiplier gets dropped here as well. Rinty-Q at least gets the kill onto Moose. And Dream can't come forward into this fight, or doesn't want to come forward into this fight. Smoke coming up here from the Dragon Knight as well as the Twin-Headed Dragon. They are going to be able to see the Sven. Did he come in? Dragon Tail's going to be there as well. Was the Ice Path to follow up into the Breathe Fire? Rinty-Q going to try and run himself away. No God Strength to get himself away from this one. No BKB. He's working towards it. But will take a dive here. Rinty-Q. Nefrit gets the credit for the kill. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it makes sense. Because it'd be super strong if it wasn't dispellable. Avalanche, though, comes through. It's going to get onto Omar as well as Noob here, but they might be able to get the kill. Borrowed time comes through from Dream. Desire going to try and run himself away. Samail's going to try and chase out onto the Tiny now as well. There is going to be that chase onto Samail now. Does he have a Remnant? Not for 24 seconds. He was trying to get the kill out onto the Tiny. Toss comes in. Sleight of Fist, though. Dragon Tail is out onto Samail. Ice Path comes through. They take down, let's call it 3, with the kill onto the Sven in that bottom lane there too. Wallachia. Well, let's just be happy they're making it to events. Though, if this game carries on like this, they're not going to be making it to PGL. Moose, they're going to be able to get a quick kill out onto Moose now. Do you want to try and go for the chase down onto Dream? Desire's moving himself away now too. There's going to be the Stormhammer though, Dream. With the borrowed time, he's going to try and turn this one around. There's going to be no Fiend's Gate to come out to help him out here as well. Sunray coming through, going to burn him down after that borrowed time was off.
Not your best effort.
Let's see where the Dragonite is. Noob coming up to the high ground though. Pit of Mars comes out. Jump in from Samail. Lotus Orb's going to be out here as well from the Underlord, but he's going to be locked down by the Searing Chains from that Remnant as well. Noob trying to do what he can up against this Underlord. The rest of Enigma Galaxy looking for an angle, not yet in the fight quite yet. Oh, the Ice Path comes out now, so Rinsecute's going to be able to make that dive in. Does he get the kill out onto him? BKB's going to be there as well for the DK as well as the Sven. He's trying to get the kill out onto Omar. Omar's going to get low. He does get that last little bit of damage out, but Rinsecute, he takes down Warwick now. Dream, Samail going to be getting the chase onto Nefrit. Do they get the damage out onto him with the Supernova coming through as well? Dream's trying to move himself away. That borrowed time does come through, but a full rampage for Rinsecute. And I think into the Roche Pit they do go. Only illusions coming out from the Abaddon. There's no sentries up. Wow, there is one on the high ground here, but Moose, yeah, Dagon comes through as well. Mind Flare, they just wait, and there's going to be the kill coming through. Samail and Omar grouping up together to get that kill out onto Moose. What's he looking for here? Going to be the Force Staff and Yule Scepter coming out for the support, Tiny. Meanwhile, do they get the kill onto jump onto Nefra? They get the scouts out here as well. Firestorm is going to get the scouts out with the Spike Carapace. You have 3-4 heroes around here. Nefra going to try and run himself away. The Pit of Malice comes through. GH will be able to get the credit for the kill. As a carry, I'm not a fan. Rinsecute gets a kill onto Desire. Yeah, maybe a little too far forward here as well. Warwick, what's he looking for? The game NIGMA was just fattening up the prey. Yeah, yeah, they were feeding on purpose. Noob went 0-6-1 for the knowledge that he knew his team was going to be able to come back and get all those big bounties. Speaking about the big bounty, if they can get the kill to Nefra, Force Staff away, but almost still going to be able to get the kill. Dive coming in from Samail back towards the back of the base here. There's going to be a really nice Searing Chains coming through as well. Moves as well as Dream going to be locked down into this one. While that's going on, you have the fortification on the buildings, but 30 minutes into this game, Rinsecute pushing out onto the tier 3s and then onto the racks with his God Strength. Not even pop the Satanic or the BKB just yet. And they see the scouts now. Omar is outside of that Vendetta form. Going to be coming up in the next 7 seconds again now. So the Impale, who's going to be here? It's going to be the Sven. It's going to be the Dragonite. Deleted. Just needs to, yeah, Mind Flare, anything. Didn't go for that BKB for a TP. Okay, smoke breaks. They're going to get the dive out onto GH. Fiend's Gate coming through just for that extra pit. Nefra actually runs himself up into this one as well. The Sunray come through into the Supernova. Can they take the Supernova down? I don't think they can. They can't hit it uphill now as well. So the Supernova, it is going to go full complete as well. They take down Nefra. Moo's going to be the next one on the chopping block here as you see Samail trying to chase him down. The Sven as well with right clicks. Stormhammer comes through. They get the kill onto the Dragon Knight. Excuse me. As Avalanche, toss back, but he's a big tanky boy. The Sven's waiting to come in now as well. The Sven, 15 seconds off that God Strength, might not even need it here. Going to be trying to get the right clicks down. Desire gets slow. Desire gets taken down. Borrowed time coming through as well from the Abaddon here. Rinsecute going to try and move himself away. Has that BKB coming up in the next 8 seconds now as well. He's going to be tanking a whole lot of damage here onto that Sven. Sven, can they get the kill onto the Sven? No, he turns it around with the Stormhammer. They do take him down eventually. Dream with over 2.5k gold from that Sven kill. 4 heroes, and he got himself 1,000 gold there. But the GG is going to be called. They don't have any way to fight back into this. And this was the Enigma Galaxy I was expecting to see in game number 1. Does it make sense with Z10 on 10th? I think it was, yeah. The Shackle. Desire picks up the first blood. Does lose his courier. Top lane though for Enigma Galaxy 2. Oh, Avalanche will connect. Can he get the D1 off? He's going to try here. Has that Icarus dive. Toss comes out from Omar, though. There is going to be a little bit, and the charge coming through from Desire now as well. Do they want to try and fight this one out? Icarus dive away from Phoenix. The Phoenix, is he still going to go down? The Poison Touch doing a lot of damage. He will. Rinty Q, he gets the credit for the kill here. Rinty Q might lose his life, might even lose. No, the courier not there in time. Moose does lose his courier again, though. Charge out onto Noob, though. Is there a shackle coming through? 2 seconds to charge. Slow down Desire. Still going to be able to get off the shackle. It's going to be backfired there from Dream, so we'll be able to get the damage off from Dream. Taking down Noob with the help of Moose and Desire. Yo, you set the tempo in the team fights here as well as Desire could be in trouble. The dive comes in from Samael now as well. Desire, though, is there a remnant? There's still a remnant skilled up here by the Void Spirit, so Desire just going to be able to walk himself away. As Moose in trouble, the black hole comes out, though. You have 4 heroes around, even Dream rotating up here. So Samael will be caught out. That black hole, really nice one to start with.
Radiant are scanning.
And with the pressure here, Samael, do they want to try and go for this now as well? There could be the charge in. Was that rune going to spawn? They're just trying to protect these runes out now as well. It's going to be on the bottom, it looks like. Yeah, Warwick pops the haste, bottles an AD rune. The charge coming through. Dream already gets a kill onto Noob. They don't have to come down here. The Raw coming out onto the Tiny now as well. GH, do you want to try and help his teammate out? No, it doesn't look like he wants to. It's a charge up 12 seconds away. Level 5 on the Spirit Breaker, so no Nether Strike just yet here. GH going to try and go for the Shallow Grave. Waste some time, but the Shackle comes through. And Moose will get the credit for the kill once that Shallow Grave does wear off.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they started up without me. Okay, Nefra going to be able to get the kill onto Rinty Q. I imagine it was a good gank. Sorry. Meanwhile, Dream. Yeah, 4041. Shackle comes through, focus fire out, and this is going to be a dead. Sure, it's dead. Dead Omar.
That rock was alive, right? I thought this thing.
But for the most part, oh, GH could be in trouble. GH is going to be in loads of trouble actually here. There's going to be the Nefra diving now as well as Moose. And yeah, Nefra even... Did he let him have the kill or Shell Great? I mean, yeah, Nefra gets it. He actually gets it, I think, with the tomato clap though. So the Helba finishing off that kill, but Nefra going to be able to take down GH. Unless it's on like a soundtrack or something for a game or a film or a TV show. Then yeah, I don't know about it. Oh, they're going to be trying to go for this one. Warwick does get that Aegis though. They're going to try and fight this one out. Good Black Hole comes through here now as well. They're going to be able to take down Desire though. Backline Samael to try and get himself away. Noob's still taking a lot of damage coming through from Dream. Supernova will pop. They take down Noob. But it's going to cost him 2 in return. Rinty Q, do you want to dive for a little bit more here? Moose, got to be careful. Avalanche comes out. He's still got that dust in his pocket here, Moose. Be careful about the remnant being down here from Samael though. So Moose might just be left. Yeah, so 3 for 1. And the Aegis actually. Because Warwick did pick up that Aegis, and it's the Dragonlance. He's already got that dash show up now as well. It's going to be the Aghanim Scepter to come out after the Dragonlance. Nefrit, though, comes in. No Black Hole here for Rinty Q. He's going to be stunned up, though, in that Midnight Pulse as well. So Nefrit, with the help of Desire, really nice kill. Took some damage coming through. But, again, with the Midnight Pulse, the Malefice stuns as well from the Shard. Yeah, the creeps are going to deal with. Omo gets the credit for that sentry being down. Now they are going to TP in. Focus fire coming out to Noob. He does have the BKB out now as well. Noob with the Blade Mail, excuse me. We'll see how long this is going to go. The TP is coming in as well from Desire as well as Warwick. They get the kill onto GH. Charge coming through. Desire going maybe a little bit too far. Can he get the roar out onto Rinty Q? But he is going to be outside of that Midnight Pulse. Supernova is still down. The Moose gets the credit for the kill. Omar, can he run himself away from this one? Warwick's going to look for, well, no blink in here for the Beastmaster. Biggest point, it's like when you're doing if you've got money, you think you know how blah 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 blah, use this code on 1xbet. Like in the they're gonna be able to get to the roar out now. So Midnight Pulse comes down, even with that Blade Mail being up. Desire comes in the charge and he get the kill on net for it. Gets the credit for the kill.
Dire's middle tower.
You sure you can reveal that? I don't sign any NDAs. It's just yeah. As Jump comes in. Well, they're going to be able to get on top of GH now as well. GH inside this Midnight Pulse. He's trying to do what he can. The Northern Protection is down. There is going to be a Shallow Grave coming out as well, but it is only going to be a matter of time before he gets taken out here. Peels come through. It doesn't matter. Hard to find people that don't bow to money these days. I mean, like, I think it would be fine if you're one of the players that's rich. You know, that's won TIs and you've won these big events and blah, blah, blah. You can stand up to that. But if you're like a middling talent, if you're just trying to make a living in, especially like, no one talks way more crap than anyone. Yeah, because that's what, like I say, we're putting our own time into it. So we're just here to vibe. Nobody's paying us to do this. Avalanche comes in. They're trying to get the interrupt, but Warwick's going to be able to pick up the Sages now as well. And Omar, no way away from this one. There's going to be Shallow Grave coming through here. The Supernova will pop. The stun's out onto the Tiny. Omar, no way out. And now Warwick's even going to try and chase out. Might be able to get on top of GH. There is still a roar available here. Warwick charge coming down to GH. GH showing no way away from this one as well. No Nether Strike, but he should be able to get the roar out. Yeah, not even a Shallow Grave. Rincey Q, do they have any? They don't see Rincey here now as well. So Nefret, I mean, Nefret has the Black Hole. The Link is going to be broken in. Nefret with the BKB, but it's still going to be taken down. Damage coming out there from Rincey Q. Kind of trend towards those heroes that can be a little bit stompy. But in a matchup like this, where it's fairly even, as I hear the roar, they're going to be able to get the kill out onto Omar. Yeah, in a matchup like this, where it's a little bit more even between the two teams, it's a So Smail coming in, gets that D-ward out immediately to dissimulate to make sure nobody can jump on top of him now as well. But the Lincoln Sphere comes out. They've got the roar onto the Clinks. Clinks, no way to get away from this one now as well. There's no BKB for the Clinks. So the Clinks, he's going to try and do what he can. Trying to turn this one around with the Shallow Grave. But surely they're still going to be able to fight this one out. Rincey Q's going to get a big heal after that Shallow Grave was off. Warwick with the Spirit Vessel on top. Black Hole comes through, gets the catch onto Noob now as well. And Warwick, he's got this Aegis. Should be able to get the kill out onto Noob. But Noob, no! Still doesn't go down. How are they keeping these heroes alive? Turning this fight out as well. Dream, Yosef comes out onto him. They're going to try and get Warwick away now as well. Yeah, Warwick's already blinked himself out. And Dream even through the BKB. Rincey Q with the ultra kill. GH, the absolute madman, keeps his entire team alive there. Think we're really about to stage a comeback? Probably. Probably. Jump comes in here. They're going to toss back again onto Moose. Moose going to get himself away. He can't even get the Supernova off to try and extend his life. And now you can see that the base is going to be put under pressure. Fortification will be used here. But it's only going to last so long. This next creep wave will be pushing in a Noob. Buyback-wise, what are we looking at? So Samael has a buyback. There's a couple of buybacks, but I think everybody commits everything into this fight. They're going to be able to get the lockdown onto Omar now as well. Charge comes through. Speaking about buybacks here, does he want to buy back into this one, or are they just going to give this one away? So 50 seconds on the sideline. Samael jumps himself in. Warwick has to throw that BKB out, which is going to be big, especially if you want to try and fight around this Roche pit. Dream is not one of those buybackers. Oh, who've they caught out? They do get the catch out onto the Spirit Break here. Desire will go down. Has his buyback available. Been started here, so the power shot comes through. Gets the scouts out. Roshan's going to roar here now as well. Spirit Breaker. Do they just give this one away? The Axe is going to fly through now as well. The high ground, look at this one. They just delete the Enigma. Buyback's going to come through here from the Spirit Breaker. Do they want to buy back on the Enigma as well? Focus Fire is going to come through though. They take down Rincey Q. Rincey Q, no buyback himself. Yule Scepter comes out here. What can they do with this one? Tiny's going to be in a little bit of trouble now as well. Tiny can get himself away. There is going to be the Nether Strike coming out. Dream is trying to run himself out of this one, but Noob with the damage. Spirit Vessel on top of him now as well. Can he get himself out of this one? The Shacklet won't be enough. Dream has no buyback. There is a buyback coming out onto the Clinks. If they want to throw it out here, if they want to commit, they're just going to the Remnant catch coming out onto, even with the Ghost Scepter out, it's going to be the death of Desire.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
3 heroes without buyback, and there's nobody behind them. They could have got that kill onto Samael, maybe pop the Aegis here. Desire charges himself down. There's going to be heroes waiting. There was this blinking for the toss back. It's going to be the Avalanche coming through here onto Desire. Yep, the toss back into the Razor. And Rincey Q just bursting down. And now Warwick's going to be in trouble now as well. Does he have that BKB onto the Beastmaster? He does. Doesn't want to use it just yet. So, Remnant's being dropped here by Samael, just trying to buy some... That's ridiculous. They need to nerf that down once again. They might be able to get the kill now. There's going to be a Shallow Grave onto Noob, and the toss back to safety for Noob now as well. He's got that cheese. Black Hole comes out. It actually catches onto Rincey Q as well as Noob. Can they get the kill onto him? Rincey Q is going to go down here. Can he at least take down Noob? Noob with the blade mail. He takes down Dream though. Sumail, he wants to carry on going here. The stun comes out. Avalanche onto the moves as well as Warwick, though, and the backline dives Sumail. He gets both of them. Dream with the buyback, though. Right, needs to pop that Aegis on Sumail at the very least. Anything to shackle to here. Charge comes through, though he doesn't want to commit to it. There's going to be the links being broken now. And Sumail actually dives onto Noob. He knows Dream. He's used this buyback. If he goes down here, the game is going to be more or less over. Noob, Shallow Grave comes out once again here. Can he get the kill out onto Warwick? Warwick's going to get really down low into this one. He brought back to try and find this one again. He goes down. 3 diebacks on the side of Z10. Desire trying to do what he can. The buyback comes through from Noob. You are looking at your support. Only your offlaner left. The GG comes out. Z10 is going to be knocked out by NIGMA Galaxy here in the lower bracket round 1 of the PGL Western European Wallachia qualifiers.